Hi, moms and dads. This is Dr. Glusman from Blossom Pediatrics. Have you ever noticed when you go shopping for your children's pajamas or clothing that it might say not flame resistant? That's the pajamas that you want to buy for your child. I'll give you a little bit of background about that. In 1940s, children's clothing like pants and shirts would be made out of rayon and that would ignite easily. And so in 1953, there was an act passed that made all manufacturers of children's clothing, mattresses, and car seats put toxic flame retardant chemicals on all children's clothing, all children's pajamas and mattresses and car seats. And even in the 1970s, when it was discovered that these chemicals are responsible for disrupting the endocrine system, they were making changes to DNA and causing a lower IQ. These chemicals continue to be used in children's clothing constantly and for legality's sake. Now, finally, in 1996, a loophole was introduced in the law allowing for pajamas not to need to be flame retardant anymore, as long as they were tight fitting, because the air is not able to circulate between the clothing and the child and doesn't create a fire. And so I urge you to consider buying only children's pajamas that say not flame resistant on them, because we know historically that the chemicals that they put in children's clothes, in children's mattresses, and children's car seats are dangerous. And your child might be getting these chemicals in through the skin every single day. The default for children's clothing, pajamas, mattresses, and car seats is to put chemicals that make them flame resistant. The good news is that we have very, very high level safety standards for all of in our homes for fires, and we have fire alarms now. And so fire is a very, very unlikely way for a child to be injured these days. And so I really, really encourage you to consider, when your child gets older, and we know that they get older quickly, to buy pajamas without flame resistance. My favorite brand that we use in my house for many years is Hannah Anderson, but there are so many amazing small companies and manufacturers that make children's pajamas that are not fire resistant. Another consideration is buying mattresses that are not flame resistant or fire resistant. Thank you so much. Again, this is Dr. Glusman from Blossom Pediatrics.